Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Manny here and welcome to another video on the channel. It is 6 p.m, which means that it is content drop time, and also it means a little bit more than that. It means that I can show you what coins I've made today and how we will be affected due to the content drop, or if there are any coins to be made on the market. So firstly, let's see what content there is. Let's talk about, oh my goodness, there is no better content than a James Tavernier. Oh my days. Okay, it's an 85 and an 83 rated squad. Low chemistry for the first one, and for the second one, for the 83 rated squad, it is a bit higher. I don't know if he is worth it. However, I need to find a way of getting this card in my team because I've got his inform, and I have to say he's absolutely insane. His dribbling is mad. His defending and physical is mad. With 99 stamina, he is bound to win 4 in a row. So because of how strong Rangers are in the SPFL, and also he's probably bound to get another inform, being one of their better players. It is probably a no-brainer for me to do him, and I would try and craft towards him. He does look very, 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 very good. Let's see if there's anything else. Now the icon SBC has expired, so has EA dropped anything new? I don't think they do. Well, I don't think they have, in fact. Seems like, let's go into live, it'll be easier if we check live. Yeah, honestly seems like EA have not dropped anything, and they've taken out the icon SPC. So I did say on stream earlier today that they're gonna take out the icon SPC. Now this actually means that fodder probably might, 83 and 85s will go up, but anything higher than 85s might just slowly decrease. Now this could be a great opportunity to actually buy in, because tomorrow is Team of the Year nominees. Also, I've heard. Actually, let's just check if Team of the Year nominees has come through. No, it hasn't. So there is no loading screen right now either, chat. So to find out what is available, there isn't really anything available. Let's just check over here if they've released anything. So they've not actually released anything in objectives. What about milestones? Yeah, nothing here either. So it's like EA have forgotten about this section, which is typical EA fashion. Now let's talk about coins that we can make, and that's having your card. I have to say it does look nice. So guys, I have been doing fresh icon investing today, and I will actually try and do I would actually try and fix that and do more of fresh icon investing, because off Xavi alone we've made a lot of coins. I would say we've made around about we made 90k after tax in 15 minutes on Xavi, and we made 18k after tax in about 5 minutes on Ashley Cole. So we've actually made a lot of coins just from these two icons itself. I'll go through that later. Obviously my Bamba has sold. Now I actually tried to play a game with Diego Carlos. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but Diego Carlos is currently up as well. I picked him up at 319k. He's at 330,000 right now. I think his price is still going up. He will be out packed tomorrow, which means this is the last real chance to actually make some coins from him. I'm gonna just relist. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that, because he's at I don't know why I put it at that price, but he's at that price. Oh, is my camera flashing? So guys, I got a new capture card for my camera, and because my camera is old, it's 11 years old, I thought, okay, rather than buying a new camera, if I get a capture card I can upgrade it. That really worked out, didn't it? But yeah, so icon trading is definitely working, guys. If I was you, I would be looking at cards that will rebound. So I'll be looking at road to the final cards throughout tonight. I think that they are cards that you can make easy coins on, because I feel like what will happen is now there will be a little bit of a sell-off. There'll be a little bit of panic in the next hour or 2 hours, and then these cards should recover into the night. The cards that I would be looking at are cards that are slightly on the cheaper side. Like for example, I'll be looking at this how Cancelo. Anything sub 200k is what I would be looking at, and I think that would be insane. Obviously Julian Brandt is another one that I'd be looking at because of his price and obviously his demand. So these cards are something that I would be looking at, and also Europa League cards. They're quite cool as well to trade with. Now you could also look at out of pack cards, because right now you will see some panic. So I will be looking at cards like for example this Lozano here. Now if you guys don't have coins or a lot of coins, I'll be looking to trend trade with this Lozano here, this 83 version. Obviously just check his lowest price right now. I believe his lowest price is probably around about that 60k mark. So yeah, he is around about that 60k mark. He fluctuates quite nicely between 55 and 60k every single day, so you want to actually try and see if people are panic selling him, and if you can catch him on the cheap for around about 55. Now as you can see, loads of people are listing him up, and he's coming available on the market. This card is obviously out of packs, and weekend league is tomorrow, so there will be some demand overnight for cards like a Irving Lozano. Another card that you could look at are just low rated meta players, like even Ferland Mendy could be a great buy. Ferland Mendy could be a card that could go down and then increase tomorrow because of his super strong link, or his strong link, not super strong link, but his strong link to Varane, and obviously his hyper link to Varane, and his strong link to Griezmann, left wing inform. So anyone who's got a red pick for him would want him tomorrow. So that's another player that we should look at, and especially if you've got very little coins, and he's a player that actually rebounds every single week. Now if you guys don't want to look at Mendy, who is around about that 33, 34k mark, then I do suggest looking at Kamara Rulebreaker. Now Kamara Rulebreaker is actually, in my opinion, a little bit better than Mendy. Not many people like him for some reason, but I actually think that this card is insane. I think that he's one of the better left backs that I've used, and also there aren't many of him on the market, which means that there is a huge opportunity to trend trade. And I've also noticed that this card goes down below 35k at times. So if you do ever see this card go below 35k, you know that it's a buy. Like right now, he's already on his way there. He's at 37 point, well, he's at 39,000 coins. So there is a potential to actually make some coins, and you can also shadow trade with this card quite well, just because of his demand, and also because he's French. Like French players just sell, man. They just sell, guys. So there are a lot of coins that you can make today. If I was you, I'd try and snipe these cards, because okay, look, if you get a couple, his price probably will rise in excess of 40. You're making some coins, so try and pick up this card around 35. And I do think that there'll be a little bit of panic right now because there's nothing out, and then the market will rise because obviously there's nothing out. So people were probably investing beforehand for icon SBCs or some sort of SBC, but nothing actually has come out except for the Tavernier. Now that Tavernier card is actually in extremely high demand, so you could see informs also rising in price. Like for example, you could see an English rated inform going up in price, and one that comes to mind is Ben Mee. Now Ben Mee was in packs last week just by looking at the requirements, and I believe that his price has probably gone up. He was at 14k last night. He was at 14,000 coins last night after being out of packs. So let's just check his price now, and I think that if his price is still around that 14,000 coin mark, then he would definitely be one to look at, because if you guys want easy coins, then yeah, he's one to look at. Look at his price now. He's around 15,000 coins, and if you guys can bid on this card, people will be trying to get this card as close to or as quickly as possible so that they can do that Tavernier card. So he is a key example of an investment that you can make to get rid of straight away. So that is one thing. Another inform that you could go for is just a standard inform, in the sense that, okay, I need an inform for any of these nice clubs, so I'm gonna do an inform Fernando or an inform Benzema. Now the reason why I'm talking about these guys is what you could see is fodder informs actually falling in price. So inform Benzema is actually the cheapest 90 rated inform. Now this isn't an investment for now, it's an investment for the future. Now this card is around about 90,000 coins. Now with no real SBC to need, well exactly, well it says it himself. Yes, 2 days ago I spent 90,000 coins on this card so that I can do an icon SBC. Now there's no icon SBC, this card is back down. Once there is another icon SBC, this card will boom again. He's nearly at the same price as Alisson, and who is 90 rated himself and not being informed. Now that's how I judge it. If there's a gold card that is less than 25k, or 25k between the gold version and the inform version, if it is above an 87 rated or an 88 rated, then you know that you're getting an absolute great deal. And I think that Benzema is one of those investments that I really do like, and I think that the reason why I like him so much is because so many people will be putting him into big SBC solutions. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, guys, in a bit.